Hey you guys, welcome to this week's Hot or Not Thursday. We are going to be chatting about a new launch from Ardell, and everybody knows Ardell for false lashes at the drugstore, but this is color cosmetics. They recently launched a bunch of color cosmetics, and I already tried some of it in a drugstore try-on. It was okay, nothing to really get super excited about, but I have been putting to the test this really incredible, very different product, and it is a felt tip lip liner, which is so strange because usually when you look at this kind of a tip, you think, something to do a winged eye look, something to help conceal your false lashes. You don't necessarily think something to line your lips with because it is literally a felt tip. It's like very wet and has that stain type of a feel and a very precise applicator. I've been doing this for a long time on YouTube, reviewing crazy products and this and that. I have never seen a felt tip lip liner, so this is really cool. I think it's very exciting. It actually works. I'm going to show you guys what it does and why I think it's really cool and different and what it's best used for. But I do want to say that back in the day, I was in the habit of using a felt tipped brow pencil because those have existed. I think I used one from Kat Von D. I would buy specifically the blonde one and I wouldn't put it in my brow. I would actually line my lips because it gives you a really precise stain and it does stay put. It's very long wearing. So I think it's really cool that someone actually took this step to do a felt tip lip liner, and these are only $9.99. So, the whole Ardell range, very affordable. I have another product here that I'm going to chat about that is also a stain that I'm not that big of a fan of, but we will get to that. There are 12 shades in both the lip liner and the felt tip, and they have kind of a corresponding feel, so you could layer them together. I'm definitely more excited about this, but I'm sitting here with no lipstick on because I want to show you the product in action. So let me scoot you guys a little bit closer so you can see what the magic is about this product. And it's not sponsored. In an attempt to show you guys a shade that will be nice and vibrant, I'm gonna go with this hot pink number right here that actually comes out a little darker and more berry toned. I don't know what the shade name is. It's kind of frustrating that they don't keep the name of the color on the actual tube. It's on the plastic, which I ripped off and I don't have in front of me, but I will be sure to list in the description box. Okay, so let me show you guys. So you can see you get such a precise line, whereas if you went in with a liquid lip, you might have a hard time really getting that precise line. And with a more traditional pencil that you sharpen, it's gonna be a little bit more slippery and creamy. So I actually really love this when I want things to look really sharp. I do kind of take the pen down a little bit and fade it into the rest of my lip. I think that looks really nice depending on what you put on top of this. All right, so you can see that this has lined my lips to perfection. This is so cool. You can actually kind of almost get it on its side and really get that area that, at least for me, my lips are a little bit uneven on the sides down here. So I can kind of bring it out a little bit, perfect things, get that inner corner. I just think this is a really cool product and I am happy to have discovered it. So what I'm gonna do now is take the corresponding felt tip actual stain. This has a much chubbier tip. These I don't like as much. They're both $9.99. Sometimes when I'm talking to the camera, I literally get annoyed with myself. I'm like, why can't I say the price of something or the name of something? And then I just fumble all over my words. Try again, Tati. The price on both of these, whether you get the larger one or the actual small petite liner right here, they are both $9.99. There are 12 shades in total and the shades match one another. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in. I like the liner a lot better than the actual Forever Kissable stain. Now this will wear a really long time. I do find this to dry my lips out quite a bit, even though I have to say something unusual with the ingredients on both of these products is the first ingredient is water, the second is aloe. So it's not as bad as some other stains that I have used before, but for me, what I would do is line my lips with that precise felt tip liner and then go in with a liquid lip or a matte lip, and if I had to adjust things or perfect things, go back over with it. It's just kind of a perfecting tool in my opinion. This kind of a stain just isn't my favorite. If I want to, you know, do a stain, I'm probably going to do something more like this, which I know is a lot more expensive, but it has that kind of balmy texture that has a lot of glide to it, whereas this feels like you've just put like a Sharpie all over your mouth, and to me it just feels weird. So yeah, love one, don't love one. That's just my own personal opinion and what I like from a lip stain. But let's zoom the camera back out and take a look at all of the shades. So the nice thing about using this liquid lip liner is if you do fill in your lips, it is going to act like a lip stain, and everything that layers on top of it is just going to look really beautiful. But if it wears off, you're still gonna have that stain left behind, and I really, really like that. You can create a really nice ombre lip look with this too, depending on the shade that you choose, really feathering it in, using a lighter shade in the center of your lips to give a really pretty effect that's gonna make your lips look larger, but also it just shapes your lips so nice no matter what you do with it. I really enjoy this. So I think it's an exciting new launch. I think it is hot. I want to go through all the shades with you guys. Wait, oh my gosh, I don't know the names of these. So this is really frustrating, but I'm gonna show you up close an arm swatch of every single one of these so you can get a closer look. So we have a very nudie beige shade. We have kind of a nice cocoa chocolate brown. And then we have some beautiful lilac shades. There's a really pretty, almost pinky lilac. There's a magenta lilac. There is a purple shade. There's this shade that I'm wearing that looks like it would be more of a light violet purple, but it's actually more a deep berry. Then you have an actual hot pink shade. We have a wine shade, kind of more a brick red shade, another hot pink shade, and more of an orange red shade. So there's a lot to choose from. I wish they had a few more neutral tone shades. That would be my only gripe. I wish there was just a little bit more that wasn't so loud, because that's what I wear on the everyday basis. And if they had that, I think I'd be reaching for this more often. But in the future, if I'm going to be doing a bold liquid lip, I definitely will be using these. Word of advice, whether it is with a felt tip brow pencil, felt tip eyeliner, or these, try to store them flat. Don't store them up like this. It will actually dry out the tip of your felt tip liner. Just small extra piece of advice within this video. And then as far as the chubbier felt tip pencils that are called the Forever Kissables, these are exactly the same, just a wider tip. I think they are a bit more patchy. In essence, you could line your lips really nicely with this too, but it is a little bit wider and you're not gonna get that precise, just really defined look that you can get with the liquid liner. I think it's something really different, and you guys know me. I love anything different. I'm in the land of makeup 24/7, and if I see something that jumps out and can actually help the everyday routine, you know I'm gonna put it to the test and get excited about it. So I wanted to wear this a few times and not just do a first impressions, because it was such a usable, cool product. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you liked this video. If you did, let me know that you liked it by hitting the thumbs up button. That always helps me out and I really do appreciate it. So have a good day, whatever you are doing, guys. I love you, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.